Alright, so I remember doing a trailer reaction for Come to Daddy. It looked, good, not like, yeah, I gotta go see this, but, possible. It was out, the buzz started coming in, immediately shut down the buzz, got a hold of it, and now, let's find out what happened. Gotta let everybody know up front, it's gonna be a spoiler-filled review. If you have not seen it yet, go check it out. Here, so, as we got from the trailer, basically, Elijah Wood gets a note or something from his dad to come visit him out in the middle of freaking nowhere. Dad ends up being kind of a mess, and then, we find out what this is really all about. Alright, we start out with likes, and I gotta tell you, popped in the movie, hit play, and this New Zealand film board comes up. I like that. I'm telling you, I am preaching. You must check out the Australian and New Zealand horror films over the last, say, 5 years or so. Almost to a T, outstanding. Outstanding. So I was very happy about that. But really, what does that have to do with the actual content? So actual content-wise, once again, and it ties back to the whole Australia-New Zealand thing, this was something different. Yes. Not your cookie cutter, not, some groundbreaking new idea, but it doesn't have to be, just as long as it's done well, as long as it's done very creatively, and that's what this was. You didn't see necessarily what was coming, and just the narrative structure overall, despite all the wacky, crazy things going on, still at the core remain a son trying to connect with his father. A very universal theme. So, tremendously well done. I guess that's a testament to the writing. And then I really love the fact that it had a very, what would be the best way to describe it? Almost perfect ending? That is to say, it is definitely not what the popcorn munchers would consider a happy ending, right? But in the overall arc of father connecting with son, and as a subplot, freeing the mother, this was the absolute perfect way. It might be open to interpretation. I'm interpreting it that Elijah Wood and his true father at the end, both died, looking at the sunset, finally connecting with that hand touch, and allowing the mother, for whatever time she has left, to move on. That was perfection for this movie. Yeah, sure, he didn't get his dad and they, lived happily ever after. That's not the point. We'll leave that for the popcorn munchers. For people who appreciate something on a higher level, this was amazing. Alright, it is dislikes time, and I gotta tell you, man, I almost missed out on this one. That is to say, big mistake. They spent an inordinate amount of time. Now, this was like an hour-and-a-half movie, so I'm guessing they did this for padding, just to get the feature length, to be all in 100% honest. The first, I don't know how long it was, it seemed like 4 hours. It was probably closer to 45 minutes. With Elijah Wood interacting with who he thinks is his father, just dragged on for far too long. Didn't impact the plot whatsoever. Like, okay, it's not his dad. Yeah, that's a crucial plot point. But since he gets, ultimately killed and they never really formed any kind of bond anyways, it really doesn't serve that much time. Like, we really could have gotten that in 10 or 15 minutes. Then we would have had an hour movie. It doesn't make the feature length, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, it got tough. So, if you are watching Come to Daddy and you're watching this video, stick with it, okay? It will get there. It just takes far, far too long to do that. Alright, it is Pinhead time, and man, did this thing hit it out of the ballpark on so many levels, but God, why did you have that first 45 minutes or so? As such, in all good conscience, as much as I love this, I am going to have to give it, boom, 4, didn't mean to cover you there, buddy, 4 Pinhead boom. Alright, so what did you guys think? Please let me know in the comment section below, especially if you happen to be one of those people who kind of gave up before it flipped the switch. I suspect that there's a few out there. I was close. Why did you do that? I can't wait to show this to some of my friends. I'm not going to warn them. I'm kind of let them see how far they get along with it. Either way, boom, let's talk about it.